Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be looking at a product review where we're looking at Stellar Recovery Tool for MySQL. The Stellar Repair Tool for MySQL is a professional solution designed to repair and recover corrupt MySQL and MariaDB databases. This tool is built for database administrators who need to restore critical data quickly without data loss and extended downtime. It supports a wide range of MySQL versions, going from the legacy versions of 5.0 releases all the way up to MySQL 9.0, as well as MariaDB going up to 11.8. It works well with databases created on both Windows as well as Linux systems, making it a flexible option for mixed environments. One of the biggest reasons DBAs turn to this tool is when manual recovery methods fail. When a MySQL table is marked as crashed, InnoDB recovery isn't working, even with the force recovery option, or there isn't a recent backup available, Stellar Repair for MySQL provides a safer, faster alternative to manual repair commands. A standout feature in the toolkit is the preview option, which lets you see rediscoverable database objects before saving them. You can perform selective recovery, choosing only tables or objects you actually need saving before actually exporting them, saving you both time and storage. Recovered data can be saved in multiple formats, including MySQL, MariaDB, SQL scripts, CSV, HTML, and XLS, making it easy to migrate data or analyze it without spinning up a database server. When bundled as part of the Stellar Toolkit for MySQL, you also get advanced toolings for log analysis, forensic investigation, database conversion, and performance optimization all in one suite. In the next part of this review, we'll move beyond the website and take a hands-on look at how Stellar Repair for MySQL actually performs during a real recovery scenario. Cool. So first things we're going to be doing is we're going to need a XAMPP server. That's what I'm going to be using for today's demonstration. I've got MySQL already installed on here, as well as the Apache server, and I'm just going to click on the admin panel just to show you guys what a real scenario and use case for this tool would be like. So here we have MySQL databases showing up. I have got a query that I've written in advance. I'm just going to run that. And what this query is going to do is it's going to create a new a new database called rightmove demo 2, and then it's going to insert it's going to also create a properties table within that database and then insert some dummy data in there. So I'm going to click on go, and then we should have 5,000 new rows of dummy data. So like I said, rightmove demo is our database, and then we have a properties table. We look in there, we have a ton of data. So this is just 5,000 rows of simulated data in this case. Now, assuming this was some really important data, let's say you've got like a scraper that's set up and it's running on a daily basis and then storing historical prices of listings from Rightmove or any other property listing websites, it would be quite a lot of crucial data sitting in here. And let's say your server hosting this database had like a power loss event or hit like a disk error and your database file got corrupted. And in this scenario, you've technically tried manually recovering the database and have had no luck. So in this kind of case, the best use case for you would be to try and use a tool like the Stellar recovery tool for MySQL. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to intentionally corrupt the table files or database files for this rightmove demo 2, just to show you what this real scenario or use case would be like for this tool. So if we go into the SQL folder for your installation, you can easily find that by going to the drive where you installed XAMPP in, and then the folder where XAMPP is installed, and then the MySQL folder. Now in here you have a data folder, which is the crucial folder for us. So we click on that data folder, and then you can see all the databases that were created. So we have the default ones, and then the one that we just created, my rightmove demo 2. So I'm gonna go in here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this file that was called properties.idb, which is our original file, non-corrupted. This file has no issues whatsoever. And before I do that, I will actually have to stop the MySQL from running because otherwise it won't let me. So I'm gonna cut and paste it on my desktop for now. What I'm then gonna do is I have a version of this file that has been intentionally corrupted, and this sort of corruption in the file would occur naturally when you have like a power loss or a memory error happening on your server. So I'm going to paste that file in here, and now this file right here is a corrupted version. So let's see what we get. Let's try and go back to XAMPP. Let's stop this, start again. Apache starts fine. Let's try and start MySQL. As you can see, we have issues with MySQL starting. So we start again, and we get a MySQL shut down unexpectedly, and then there's a bunch of like stuff that's showing up in terms of logs. If you wanted to, you can go in detail, click on the logs, and then click on MySQL logs. Go all the way to the bottom, try and figure out what's going on. What you will see at the bottom is that InnoDB, which is the database engine which we've used for this database, has tried some recovery options, but it has failed to do so. And it is stopping further recovery just to make sure that the files don't get corrupted any further. So in this kind of case, you're kind of stuck because you can't access the MySQL would refuse to start. You can't access the any of the MySQL commands. So what you'd want to do in these cases to avoid downtime and to save yourself some time is use a tool like Stellar Recovery for MySQL. So the link to the tool is going to be in the description. What you'd want to do is first of all click on the link, download the tool, and then install it. Once you install it, it will be something like this. I'm going to click on that, and then click OK. Okay, so this is what the UI looks like. It's very straightforward and intuitive because it's built for a specific use case. What it will prompt you to do is to select the database. What you want to do first before even getting to this is I'm going to click cancel. And we're going to go to the data folder where this right move demo is. So I'm going to go to MySQL, and then I'm going to copy this entire data folder because we need to move it out of like the prod environment and make a copy of it. So I'm going to copy that and then go back to my desktop here, and then I'll paste it. So 1 second, I've already got a copy of it here somewhere, so delete that one, place it with this, and then here it is. Okay, so in here now, if I open it again, this is just a copy of our all of the prod or test environment databases, one of them which is corrupted and stopping MySQL from running. So since we have everything ready, we can now go into the recovery tool, click select database, browse. I've saved this on my desktop, so it's going to look for folders called data or anything that looks like it has the relevant database files, and then I'm going to click OK. It will auto detect the data folder, as I said, and you click OK. And now you can either try recovery for all of the databases or selected ones. Now I'm going to try and save myself some time because I know it's only this one that's corrupted and causing MySQL to not start. So I'm going to click repair, and let's see what happens. Now bear in mind, previously in XAMPP, if we try to even click start, it crashes instantly and we're not able to see any of the data or anything like that. Now if we go into properties, voila, we can see all of our data has been recovered, and if we see the total records present, it says 5,000, which matches what we had initially. You can feel free to match the records from before and after, and they'll match perfectly fine. I haven't had any issues with that so far. And you're also able to look at the schema that was defined initially. So even in the worst scenario where you're not able to retrieve the data, you're still going to be able to retrieve the schema and have all of your database intact. So one of the nice features about this product is you can also use the save button, and you have a bunch of different options that you can export this data into. You can export it as MySQL, MariaDB, HTML, SQL script, CSV, etc, etc. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it as a CSV just to show you what that looks like, and I'm going to save it in the data folder itself. So it's processing, it's saved, and now it even nicely opens the folder up for us, so we don't have to do that ourselves. And then we have a CSV file. Let's open it up to see what that looks like. And here we go. As promised, all of the data is intact, and we can perform analysis on this data or put it into a new database following the same schema. Whatever we want to do, we can do it with this. And that's pretty much it. So hope you guys have enjoyed this product review and find a useful use case for it. If you do, please make sure to click the link in the description, download the product. If you have any problems or questions or queries, feel free to reach out to myself or the team at the Stellar product. And I will see your beautiful faces in the next one. Peace.